Hi Diego. Howdy YouTube.
Quickly, I'd like to mention I uploaded a video on my emergency preparedness car kit, behind the seat car kit. This is the smallest of my two kits I keep in the car, and I just wanted to mention that because I didn't make that clear when I asked for suggestions on what I could take out or add to the kit. My other kit, if you go back into my 2009 videos and see, I think it's my 36-hour kit, that's what I used to use. It was two tubs. It was two of these tubs, and you know they have these cool folding lids, and they stack on top of each other okay, but their handles are pretty lame, and I dropped something on one of these and it shattered it, so the tub was worthless. I was going to just condense it down to one tub, and then I came up with the idea that I can condense it down to this smallish cooler. The cooler is a lot more heavy duty, and I've reduced my kit again. I used to keep these things over here: paper towels, a air compressor for the car, and a 40-person first aid kit also in my kits, but these are either going to come out of my car, this won't, this will always be in my car, or they're going to find a new way to be stored. Alright, let's turn this around the right direction. Briefly, I'll just go over what's in this kit. I'm not going to go into any details. Wet wipes, rolled up newspaper, glow sticks hand warmers, gloves, duct tape that wasn't in the other video, warm socks, t-shirt and underwear, soap, and the second toothbrush to my kit, my dental first aid kit. Also, this personal first aid kit was in here, and I'm moving it into the behind the seat organizer because this should be in there, not in the car where I already have this other kit. And it came out of this red bag. This is a 1.5 months, 5-hour per day light. That's why I got it. It's LED. It also has a signal mirror. It flashes, it strobes, does everything but bees a microwave. I also have a bit of food in here, although I'm not particularly fond of oysters. My wife is, so she's got a week's worth of supply of food there. More wet wipes. 2 rolls of toilet paper, that folding saw I mentioned in the other video, and a beach blanket, thin one. So that's what I have in my second kit. I have no shelter. I've realized that. Neither of my kits has more than the space blankets as a shelter. I could use space blankets, as we saw Jake Wilson do, and some duct tape to make a shelter, but that's not a really good shelter for a winter situation. But then again, if I'm in a winter situation, I'm going to be having my winter car kit put in there, which will be one of these tubs with a blanket and some other things. I mean, if you're going to be driving around the snow, you should have chains, stuff like that. Anyway, so this is my kit condensed into a heavy-duty, rugged cooler. I thought this was better than the box because I can tote water with it. The handles are better. It's solid, and we weren't using it. We'll probably never use that again. Okay, a spork. 5 waters are in this bag. A toothbrush, another spork, the other chow kit, salt and pepper, micro tabs, can opener, sewing kit, and the cutest little Tabasco bottle I hope to get on video. Okay. And a 2400 calorie food bar. The other food bars are 1,200 calories, so those bars alone are enough calories for 2 people for 2 days. But I don't have everything logically stored where it should be. Like I said, this mini first aid kit should have been in the grab bag, not in this bigger kit. So I appreciate everybody's comments, their help on getting this organized, and making this a better situation for me and my family. Thank you for watching. See you later, YouTube. Bye, Diego.